Someone want to clap? Clap for me. Clap for me. Hi, I'm Dr. Janowitz, and today I'm going to talk about the #1 way to take care of your #2. That's right, how to sit properly on the toilet. Well, here's the reality. Many of you are doing it wrong.
And the poo is very large and hard.
And are hurting yourself, hurting your muscles, and hurting your spine as well. What do I mean by that? Well, I talk to my wife, and when we go out to restaurants, she talks about how she hovers over the toilet. And I know that a lot of ladies do this because they don't want to get wet or have any germs. So as a result of that, they're squatting. And that hovering is causing a lot of strain to their back and their legs and their knees and their spine. So that's one of the first things that you want to be thinking about. The other thing you want to think about is that the actual position of using a toilet is really unnatural for humans. And so before toilets were invented, people squatted. If you look at tribal societies, they were in a squatting position. Why did they do that? Well, they didn't have toilets, #1, didn't have running water, #2. But what occurs is that you actually, in that squatting position, it actually opens up the colon to allow you to properly evacuate, to properly use the restroom and make that better for your body. Now, here are other couple tips that you might want to think about. Besides not hovering, number 2, you want to make sure that you are taking time to relax. This should not be a process that you should rush through. I know that we're always so busy today, rushing from thing to thing to thing, but this is not the time to do that. You want to relax your body, allow your tummy to relax, make sure that you're breathing. You do see me though holding a handheld device, an iPad, and just a sidebar, you should not be using one of these when you're on the bathroom. So this is not a reading session. This is a session to do your #2. But what you want to realize is that there are germs that spread by using devices while you're in the bathroom. In fact, studies have shown that your device actually has more bacteria and varieties of bacteria than the toilet seat that you're sitting on. Hopefully that has you a little bit disgusted enough to not use one of these, guys. I see you, I watch you. If you're watching the video right now, turn off my video, watch it later, all right? And so the other thing that you want to make sure that you do is, while you're doing your do, is to sit and wait. Don't force the issue here. Like I said, relax, take the time to do this. Now, the other thing you want to realize though is, well, why might you be having constipation? Why might it not be flowing the way that you want it to flow, right? Well, here, let me get my spine here and I'll explain that to you. So thank you. So as a chiropractor, we obviously work with the spine and the nerve system. The reason why we do that is the nerves feed not only the muscles in your back, but the nerves in your lower back feed energy to your bowel, bladder, and sex organs. So some of you are standing at the urinal and waiting for things to happen, if you know what I mean. And that could be occurring because the nerves in your spine can be weakening the bladder and causing things like weak flow or weak initiation of flow. And that could be causing problems there with your #1. But with your #2, the nerves to your lower back also affect your colon. And so if there's pressure to the nerves, it can cause irritation to the nerves, affecting things like constipation, diarrhea, gas or bloating, not allowing the bowels to function properly. If a light bulb doesn't have energy, it ain't gonna turn up bright, right? And if your colon does not have the energy from the nerves to your spine because there's pressure on those nerves, it's going to be a dimmed down light or a dimmed down colon, and there you are sitting there straining and pushing, leading to things like potentially hemorrhoids or polyps or colon issues as well. So hey, here are just a few tips that you can do. And speaking of that, of squatting, you can also do things like use technology that exists now. There's things like Squatty Potty. They were on the Shark Tank. They got the deal because they help you do your deal by allowing you to be in a squatting position where it raises your legs to allow the colon to work properly. So here's some tips for you. I hope it helps. Make sure you're not watching these videos while you're in the bathroom. But if you are, anyway, make sure that you like, subscribe, ring that bell, share, anything you can do to help get the word out. Thank you.